Inside this box, filled with newspaper clippings and court documents, you'll find the outline of a painful, twisted, and complicated chapter in the lives of Terry Moore and Mark Cantor.
I just thought that there was some sort of big mistake. You know, I couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable, inconceivable.
Arrested for murder.
There was a meat from my store, and that was enough for them to build a case on.
It all started in December of 1986 when state police began investigating the death of Jerry Tobias. Nearly a year later, Terry's brother, Lori, was convicted of killing Tobias, whose body was found near a butcher shop Lori owned that used to sit near this intersection. Then, Terry, along with Mark and two other men, found themselves in front of a judge, also facing charges related to Tobias's death.
My brother, I was being arraigned the same day my brother was upstairs in the same courtroom being sentenced.
Did you know he was there?
Oh yeah. My poor mother, she's running back and forth between the two courtrooms. You know, her two sons are there, and she didn't know what to do. She was beside herself.
The new charges were based largely on the shifting testimony of Deborah Parmentier, the prosecution's star witness. Traverse City author Marty Link writes about the case in her book, Wicked Takes the Witness Stand.
Initially, she only came into the case because she was going through a divorce herself, because she told her soon-to-be ex-husband that she had witnessed the murder of Jerry Tobias, and she told, her initial story was that he was stabbed behind a grocery store. None of which is true, and certainly the prosecutors and the police knew that's not how Jerry died.
Cantor and Moore were eventually convicted and sentenced to life in prison. But as quickly as the case against the Tobias Five came together, it began collapsing even faster. Defense attorneys discovered documents post-conviction showing massive inconsistencies in Parmentier's testimony.
That exculpatory evidence was withheld from us until 1993, when Ray McNeil and J. Bruce Donaldson discovered it in the state police post.
This is stuff we've never seen before. And they grabbed the other box. Oh yeah, they were bankers' boxes. And two boxes of stuff they'd never seen before were discovered.
Parmentier would eventually be charged with perjury.
Even though her story changed, and the whole aspect of her making up incidents where her own life was in danger so that she would be protected, so that her rent would be paid, or cable would be paid, or her medications would be paid for, was really ingenious in a very devious way. I think she was just really accomplished at weaving tales.
Allegations of misconduct by prosecutors and investigators also came to light, all while Cantor and Moore sat behind bars.
My brother was in for a little over 2 years, and Mark and I were in for 8 years, 5 months, and 21 days.
Not including the 6 months house arrest and the past 30 years of living the Tobias case.
You were telling me you still live this every day.
Every day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about the Tobias case.
Or someone mentions it.
Yes.
The community hasn't forgotten.
A series of appeals and hearings eventually tossed the convictions and the entire case against the Tobias Five, leaving open the question of what happened to Jerry Tobias on that cold December day nearly 39 years ago.
We expended all of these work hours, all of this effort, all of this suffering from the people who were accused, and we still don't know what really happened.
I don't want to die with anybody thinking that I had anything to do with this. I would like the real people that are responsible for the death of Jerry Tobias to be found out and proven that they really did it.
They failed to protect the innocent as well as prosecute the guilty. I don't care about that anymore. I only want to know what happened and who's really responsible. That's enough accountability for me, and I can move forward.